Spirit Star, and in today's video, I'll be talking about Super Mario, the origin and other things as well about Super Mario. Let's get this party started. So yeah, basically Super Mario was created a long time ago, couple couple of years ago. Let me just get the backstory behind Super Mario, because I've played Super Mario, but we don't really know his origins. Besides that, he jumps, he collects mushrooms, and collects coins. Mario. There we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. More information about Mario. His first game was Donkey Kong, because obviously his actual first job was saving the damsel in distress, because Donkey Kong would throw barrels and stuff, and Donkey Kong fell in love with his supposed girlfriend. So the job of Super Mario was to go all the way up these ladders and pipes and stuff to actually try to save her. Um, Super Mario was basically created by Shigeru Miyamoto, which is part of Nintendo. Um, let's see the story. So yeah, he was created in 1981. Um, his original name was Jumpman, because that's what he did, jump. Um, the story behind, no, it doesn't say a story behind him, but yeah, his first video game was Donkey Kong, where you would play, you would try to go up and save her, basically. And then later on they created Super Mario, which was his original game. Like, his job was basically going through sewers, uh, defeating various monsters. Like the original Super Mario Brothers. Okay. Here we go. Mario Wiki. This should say a thing or two about Mario, because I've played him, but nobody really knows his story. Besides, he's from New York. Supposedly. He's from New York. He was a plumber. Kind of like the movie. He was a plumber, and basically Wario, which was his enemy at the time, were plumbers as well. And they were in competition with each other. They were the best plumbers in all of New York City. Wario and Waluigi. You So basically he would clean gutters and stuff like that. Um and then in his first game he would actually try to save the princess. That was his first job outside of New York. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there is a background story behind him. Uh, it says right here, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island depicts Mario's beginning by delivery of a stork at the same time as Luigi, suggesting a twin birth. Mario, however, receives help from Yoshi's shortly after Luigi had been kidnapped by Kamek, which is the witch. You know, the witch that you see fly around in the little broomstick, and she would use her magic wand to try to defeat Yoshi or Mario. Um. So yeah, I guess I guess Mario was born in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yoshi is currently from the Mushroom Kingdom. Like there was a whole bunch of Yoshis at that time, and they started dying out. And then he basically goes to New York, and he gets a job with his brother. And then his next game is Donkey Kong series, where he would have to go up and try to. I'll show you a picture in a bit. So yeah, um, right there. So yeah, his job would be to actually try to go up and save his girlfriend, and Donkey Kong would try to defeat him by throwing a bunch of barrels at him. Um, and then he appears in Donkey Kong Jr., which is oh no, sorry about that. He appears in Donkey Kong Jr. Because Mario captures Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. will try to save him. Okay. And then after that, Donkey Kong Country 2? No. Oh yeah, here. The original Mario Brothers. I'll show you another picture of Mario defeating these turtle things. They look like the thing from the original Super Mario, but I think they were turtles. There you guys go. And he would basically go through pipes and try to defeat these monsters. Um, there wasn't any story to it. You would just play like regular. And then you would see him in the original Super Mario Brothers, which was his uh, debut. Well, not his debut. Uh, they would create a name for him, and his name would be Mario. Uh, so so in Super Mario Brothers, his job was basically to save the princess. Because in Super Mario Brothers, he gets teleported to the Mushroom Kingdom again, and he finds this princess, and he kind of falls in love with her. His job would basically be to save the princess, and then he would go through different levels, different parts. Like World 1 would be the easiest, and World 8 or 9, because there's 9 worlds total, and you would have to go through 9 different levels, like 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, until you get to 9-9, which is the last level where you fight against Bowser. Um, so yeah, you would play, he would run, he would get mushrooms, he would get power-ups like fireballs and stuff. Because whenever he would eat a flower in the Mushroom Kingdom, because if he eats a flower in the real world, nothing would happen. He would just be sick to his stomach. There, if he eats a flower, he would actually throw fireballs and stuff, which is actually, oddly enough, pretty cool. You could throw unlimited fire. And then the coolest thing about it is that whenever he would touch a star, he would transform almost invincible, like you know, he would be basically invincible. Like as you can see now, that would be his star power, and he would be like and run, and destroy everything in his path. Like every monster, not everything. That would be impossible. Not unless he would turn into his giant Mario form, which I'll talk about that later. Um, so yeah, in Super Mario 1, he would try to save the princess. And then in Super Mario 1, I'll read it. In Super Mario Brothers, Mario is portrayed as living in the Mushroom Kingdom. In this game, Mario's objective is to rescue the Princess Toadstool, later known as Peach, from Bowser, the King of Koopas. Um, Koopas were the monsters I showed you earlier. They look a bit different. The game is the first in the series which regular enemies such as Goombas are the little mushroom monster thingies, can be defeated, and Koopas can be stunned by stomping on them from above. Mario can also gain power-ups and coins from jumping against question blocks and brick blocks. Mario begins the game as a small Mario who has accidental hit point reverting to small Mario after being hit. Super Mario has access to Fire Flower, as I said, which lets him throw fireballs that can knock out enemies such as Koopas and Bowser imposters. Mario can also become invincible for a short amount of time with the star, as I said. Mario's role and powers remain mostly the same in all entries of the series except for Super Mario Bros. 2, while new power-ups and moves are introduced. There is no deviation from the basic formula. Mario's basic appearance is unchanged and his personality remains unwritten. Despite this, Mario in the later games have adapted this depiction. Mario's eyes, colors, mustache shape, hairstyle, cape shape, and face shape are all derived from Super Mario Bros. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'll get on with Super Mario Bros. 2, which is a bit different. Uh, Bowser's not there anymore. Bowser's basically dead, I believe. No, uh, I don't think he's dead. He's just not in this game. In the story of Super Mario Bros. 2, based on the Japanese game Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic, which I have no idea what that means, Mario has experienced a dream one night that fairy-like beings from the land of Subcon inform that King Wart has taken over the land of Subcon, and that they need Mario to help defeat Wart. After awakening from his dream, however, Mario dismisses the dream and returns to sleep. The next day, Mario, along with his friends Luigi, Princess Toadstool, or Peach, and Toad, decide to go on a picnic. However, while searching for a proper place, Mario and his friend noticed a cave and decided to explore within it. After entering the cave, the four friends are transported to Subcon. Remembering his dream, Mario and his three other friends decide to save subcon from War and the 8 bits. That's what it says here. Throughout their adventure, Mario and his friends defeated many of Ward's members, including Birdo and Mauser. Just so you know, Birdo is actually Yoshi's girlfriend. She's just working for evil, as you can see. And yes, Birdo is a female. Just pointing out the obvious. Because everybody thinks Birdo is a boy. No, it's a female. Birdo and Mauser. Eventually, Mario and his 3 friends confront Wart himself in battle. After defeating Wart, Mario and his friends save the Subcon fairies in Subcon. While the 4 heroes celebrate their victory, Mario is seen to be awakening during the end of the game, implying that the message that the whole adventure is simply a part of Mario's dream. The spiritual sequel BS Super Mario USA explains that Subcon is a dream world, and while Mario and the others initially thought it is all a dream, they learn the truth about the realm when they called into the world to save it from war again. They must collect gold Mario statues in each level to defeat the boss and find Wart. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. I always thought Super Mario Brothers 2 he was actually in the Mushroom Kingdom and stuff. As for Super Mario Brothers 3, in Super Mario Brothers 3, after Bowser had invaded again, Mario and Luigi traveled through 8 kingdoms in which the kings have been transformed into different creatures by the 7 Koopalings, which is weird. I will try to get an image. I've never seen a Koopaling. Oh, those things, yeah. Basically, Mario's Bowser's children. Sorry about that. During Mario's quest, he has repeatedly sent letters by Princess Toadstool, who encloses power-ups for him. Eventually, Toadstool is kidnapped, but the Mario Brothers save her from Bowser in Darkland. Super Mario Bros. 3 introduces a plethora of new power-ups aside from the Fire Flower, the Super Leaves, Tanuki Suit, Frog Suit, and Goomba Shoes. He also encounters new enemies such as Thwomps, Dry Bones, and Boos. Ooh, that's interesting. Thwomps are the big things that go boom. That's a thwomp. Dry bones are the bone looking Koopas. They're basically dead Koopas. And you walk and when you jump on them, they just come down and then they come back to life. And boos, everybody knows what a boo is. Like one of those ghosts that if you look at it, they stop and they cover their face. But if they're behind you, they will chase you. They're like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. Stuff like that. Ooh, it's a lot of talking for Super Mario stuff. I'll get into detail with Super Mario and stuff. So yeah, that's basically the story of Super Mario. What else can I say? Good game. Like everybody that likes Nintendo, obviously, Super Mario is a very good game. It's a very good platformer game. Very simple. for all you guys that like beginner games, Super Mario is very easy. You get used to it after a while playing it for so long. Of I myself have played all most Super Mario 1, 2, and 3 for Super Nintendo, and the remakes for DS and 3DS. They're actually good games. My favorite would be Super Mario World. It's by far the best. Like the power ups and everything. And Super Mario Maker is actually a very good game as well. I played it in one of my friend's house, so yeah, guys. That does it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay. Ya, papo. Ya, papo. You want something from me? Okay.